guys, sorry for the huge mess behind me. It's cleaning day. I know I haven't posted a video in a while, and I want to thank you guys for being so understanding. If you follow me on Twitter, you guys would know that I got horribly sick over last weekend. And it continued into the week, and then Lane ended up having some medical issues that we needed to go to the emergency room for throughout the week. So basically I was between being sick myself and taking care of my man all week this week, so it was very hard to find time to like film videos or put them up. Like it's hard. So anyway, thank you guys so much for being so understanding. Today we're going to be doing August favorites and flops. I know you guys love these videos. And I love them too. You know, I think that they're such a great little roundup of products that I've tried this month, like ones that I'm really loving, old favorites that I'm loving and have rediscovered, and then just awful products that you guys should avoid. So I really love these videos. So let's just get started. So first thing that I have been loving this month is the e.l.f. contour kit. I'll just do a little close up for you guys. Oh, huge mirror. Hope I don't blind anybody. But it's just what it looks like. Comes with one shimmery highlight, one like banana powder dupe, one warm bronzer, and then one cool tone contouring bronzer. And this has just been amazing. The only thing that the main two that I use are the banana powder to go over top of my other under eye setting powder and the contour powder. This is like one of the only contour powders I've been using this month. Well, for the last 2 weeks or so anyway. I know I just recently got this in an e.l.f. haul, probably about like, I don't know, probably a week and a half into the month, but I've been using it almost every single time I've put on my makeup since, so I thought it was definitely worth a shout out. Plus it's like $6, so, and if you do get any of the other palettes, because they have other palettes with this like 4 setup, these colors do, let's see, I did it this morning accidentally. Let's see if I can do it on purpose. Woo! Like popped out at me. These colors do pop out, so let's just say because I don't really use the warm bronzer or the shimmery highlight because I think it's a little chalky, I could switch those out for blushes or foundations, although I don't know how well that would go over, but you can do that. So that's a really cool concept. So love that this month. And another thing that I've been loving from e.l.f. is their regular blush and bronzer. You guys know that I'm I'm a fall lover, so this was something that I only used during the summertime, but before I got the contour kit I was using this to contour every day and I loved it. And then the blush, just a beautiful PG pink. This is a Nars Orgasm dupe and it is so beautiful on the face. So I have been using that a lot this month, and this is probably going to be going in the back of my collection for the next 9 months because I live in Canada. Once again, living in Canada, so I don't really wear summery stuff past the summer months for me, just because it's kind of inappropriate because there's still snow on the ground sometimes in like May, June. I still like continuing on with my fall winter looks. Next thing I've been loving this month is actually something that's not that new, but I still really loved it. And this is the Pacifica Natural Beauty eyeshadow in erythritol, or erythritol. I'm sorry, I'm horrible at pronouncing that word, but this is just what it looks like. It's not really doing justice with the lighting, but it is just a beautiful, cool tone, very light champagne. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is just the most gorgeous color ever. Like, once again, doubt you guys can see that, but I've been using this all over the lid if I want like a really light and bright look, and I've also been using it as a highlight on the days that I don't wear it all over the lid. It is just an amazing eyeshadow to have. I actually think I got this for free in like an Ipsy or Birchbox, but it was really good. If you guys haven't tried the Pacifica eyeshadows as well, really like them. They're very nice consistency. They're shimmery but not like super glittery, if you know what I mean. The next thing I have is the Maybelline Master Conceal Camouflage and Concealer in Fair. This is just what it looks like there. Now this is an absolutely wonderful concealer. I've been switching it out between one of my high-end concealers because I'm planning on doing a comparison video. Keep in mind I do have some videos in mind for when the baby comes, so this is going to be one of those videos, and I hope you guys really enjoy it, but this is just, it's so amazing for the price. I think I got it for $7 or $8, and it's just so worth it. So if you haven't tried it yet, definitely recommend going and getting it. Now the last truly makeup item that I have for a favorite this month would be the Rimmel Lasting Finish Foundation. Now if you guys have not seen my my first time Thursday, sorry, on this product, I'll link it down below, but I remember, like, if you guys watched that video, I tried this and I was like, like, I don't really think that it matches up with the claims, which it doesn't. Like, it says that it's like the fullest coverage you'll get at the drugstore, and that it's amazing 25-hour coverage. Like, no, that's not gonna work. So that was kind of where I stood on that, because I was like, I put it on and I was like, this is like medium coverage, not really full coverage. But I have really liked it, even though it doesn't match the claims. Still really liked it, love the finish. Every time that this is like my filming foundation. It's not my everyday just because it's too heavy for me. But anytime that I'm filming, I definitely wear this foundation just because it gives me such a nice finish. But every day it's not gonna work. But if you do have a really nice, like if you have an event that you wanna go to, or if you, like for date nights, or just if you do like a heavy coverage for every day, then this would work. I just prefer more of like a light to medium coverage rather than medium to full sticky coverage for every day. That's just me. Anyway, let's move into some skincare favorites. So I only have two, but the first one is the L'Oreal Sublime Radiance Sensational Cleansing Oil. Now I hauled this back at the beginning of the month. I think it was like right at the end of July, beginning of August, like right there, and I have absolutely loved this. It removes all of your makeup. It just feels so nourishing for the skin. It's just amazing. I remember I'd used this one night and then I used my makeup wipes the next night and I was like, I can see why I like this. Only con about this product is that it's extremely messy, because you like have to pump it out in your hands and you're just like holding oil in your hand and you kind of have to like rub it together and like get it on your face. So it's pretty messy, but if you can get past that fact, it's really nice. So I definitely would recommend that. I think it was like $11 or so at the drugstore. Once again, not expensive at all, so I would definitely recommend it. The last favorite I have for this month actually is an old favorite, if you guys have watched my videos for a while, and it is coconut oil. Organic coconut oil. You guys, if you guys have watched my videos for a while, you guys would know when I was in high school, I think like maybe 11th grade, I'd been suffering for acne for like the last 5 years. Like I suffered from acne good from the age of 12 to the age of 17. Like it was bad. So I started using coconut oil. It was like a last resort that someone had just told me, and I was like, you know what the hell? Like I don't have anything else to lose. And it completely cured my acne. So lately I've been getting some really bad breakouts from hormonal acne from my just being pregnant, obviously. So I tried my trusty coconut oil. It hasn't completely like cured the breakouts just because they are really hormonal, and I know that, but it has kind of tidied up the ones that were there. It's completely nourished my skin, which my skin's really needed because I do have really dry skin. And this is such a great idea for skincare because you get this big ass tub for like, I think I got this for like $11 at my local store in the health food section. And you use so little every time. This is mine because it's solidified, because if you keep the lid screwed on, it solidifies, sorry. But you use so little of it every time. Like this one container could easily last you a year. So it's a great purchase if you do have dry skin or acne prone skin that's also dry. I don't know how it would work on oily skin because it is an oil, but because I had dry skin and acne prone skin, which is not a good combination when it comes to skincare and buying skincare, because most companies think, okay, well, if you have acne, you must have really oily skin, whereas it's not always that way. So when you'd use those acne products, they'd be so drying that they would dry out the skin so much that you would just produce more oil. So this is something I would definitely recommend if you have dry skin that's also acne prone, or if you just have dry skin and then you'd like to give it a little extra nourishing. Normally I just put this on before I go to bed right after I've cleansed. And yeah, Lane does complain sometimes because he's like, there's oil like all over the place. Do you not understand? And it's like, yes I do, but it's just so great for my skin. Okay, so let's move on to this month's flops. And you guys know I hate this section, but there are some products that just cannot go without mentioning because they're just so awful or uncomfortable or what have you. So first thing that I have is a Juice Beauty cleansing milk. This is just the sample size. Now this, first off, smells awful. I remember I got this in an Ipsy bag and I was like, oh, this isn't that bad. It smells like herbs, like oregano, something, like it just smells awful. I tried this in 2 ways. I tried once, well I'm surprised I even tried it 2 times because it was just that awful. First time I tried it to remove makeup because every other cleansing milk that I've heard of is for removing makeup. So I tried it that way, did nothing, like nothing at all. Burned my eyes, didn't remove any eye makeup at all. Removed a little bit of face makeup, nothing, like did not do anything. And usually, even if I use, like if I run out of makeup remover and I use my cleanser, usually my cleanser still gets everything off. It's just a little bit more difficult to work with. This did nothing. So I knew that was a bad sign. And then the next night I used it as just a regular cleanser and it just dried out my skin, made it feel awful. It's just not something I would recommend. It retails for $22. That is such, that is such a waste of money to me because that is just so awful. It was just, it's not something I would recommend ever. Don't do it, you know, just don't. It actually retails for $22 US, just saying. The next product I have is also another product that I got in one of those Birchbox Ipsy subscription boxes. And this is the Skyn Iceland Hydro Cooling Firming Eye Gel Pads. And I thought this would be so great because I've been so into like under eye skincare lately, like just because I'm so, like I do have the starts of some wrinkles and I have for a while and it's just been really like getting at me lately. So I've been using a lot of under eye treatments. So I was like, oh, this would be really great. This was so, like, it was just such an awful experience, and this is something that's supposed to be so luxurious that I was not expecting the experience that I had. It was, like, it's something you put underneath your eyes, so, and it kept slipping and, like, digging into my eye. I couldn't flex my face at all, so I was literally sitting there like this, like, for the 10 minutes I think it was, just so uncomfortable. My eyes were watering like crazy because this was like digging into them. This was just so uncomfortable and awful. And this is something that's supposed to be like a luxurious splurge like experience that I've, like from what I've read on the website, this is supposed to be like a very luxurious experience. This was the complete opposite for me. So I would not recommend going and buying these. Last flop is something that hurts me very dearly because I have recommended it for years on my channel. Like, no joke, years. I have went through 2 of these, which is something that I have never done with this type of product. But I've went through 2 of these and it very saddens me to do this type of review for this product. But this is Benefit's Hoola. Now, this is one that I've recently bought, so you can kind of see that it's not recently, like probably 3 or 4 months ago bought it, but like this bronzer usually lasts me a good year and a half before needing to repurchase. So you can tell that I've really loved it if I've had to repurchase it, and there's nothing wrong with the color, there's nothing wrong with how it performs. It's just that recently, like, this product has broken me out so bad, and I kind of refused to see that it was this product because I thought, oh, well, I'm just hormonal and I'm pregnant, so obviously I'm going to be breaking out. But I never really got it until I started seeing that my acne was only in the places that I was contouring, and then I was like, oh, well then, because it would just be in like the like legitimately nowhere else on my face but here, and along my jawline, which is exactly the place where I would put this product. And I was like, oh, well, that sucks. So I'm gonna retry this after I'm done my pregnancy and see if it still breaks me out, because it didn't before. So I'm kind of thinking like, wonder what's going on with this product. But I'm thinking it might be just my pregnancy, but for right now I'm going to have to list it as a flop, and it really hurts me. but we will retry. I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm going to retry it after I'm pregnant and see if it's still giving me the same reaction. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did an August favorites or flops or just an August favorites of your own, make sure to link it down below. I'd love to see it. Leave comments down below if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys enjoy these types of videos. You know, I love doing them. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!